Hey guys, so we got an invite from Universal Studios Florida, which we've been trying to get on the list for, I don't know, 4 years, but we finally got to try some of the Epic Universe food. I'm going to give a quick review of what we were able to do. We were not able to film, so unfortunately I couldn't take pictures or video, but I'm going to go through what we tried, what is coming that Universal did release themselves, and then kind of give a rating of what I was able to try personally. So Mario being my favorite, of course, we got to try the Mario burger. So I would honestly say it was like an 8 out of 10 for a theme park burger. It was really good. It was a thick patty and cute theming. Of course, I kept the topper for a souvenir, but it has mushrooms on it and different veggies. And if you don't like mushrooms though, you can ask to not have those. So they said that they can do that. Two things they announced but we didn't try was a Luigi burger, which is a pesto grilled chicken, and then also the Bowser's Fireball Challenge, which sounds super spicy. And they also announced a Yoshi drink, so it'll be a burger, grilled chicken, meatballs, though I'm sure there'll be way more. The next was Dark Universe. We tried a char suey pork, and it had like a nice sweet glaze, but on the plate it looked like blood, so it was actually really cool theming. And then it had like sauteed vegetables and potatoes, which were really good too. So I would say that was my personal favorite, was the Dark Universe, surprisingly, because even though Nintendo's going to be my favorite land, I think it's going to be more fun with the theming rather than necessarily the taste, if that makes sense. And then they also announced 4 other dishes coming to Dark Universe. This orange chicken sandwich, which looks really good. This one has 3 different protein options, either blackened salmon, chicken tenderloin, or wild mushroom brisket meatloaf. This one is a cheese garlic pretzel with a rich garlic dipping sauce, and this one here is a vegetarian option with impossible meat wrapped in tender cabbage leaves with a rich bell pepper tomato sauce, which sounds really interesting. How to Train Your Dragon, we tried a grilled salmon. I'm honestly not like a super fishy person, so I thought it was good, but my husband probably would have loved it. I don't know if it was like glazed carrots or sauteed carrots, but those were really good with potatoes too. So I know that How to Train Your Dragon is going to be like a lot of meat options. The other things they announced was a Solon Sea sandwich. They didn't give us a description on that. This drink that doesn't have a picture, but it's malted chocolate, cinnamon, and whipped cream. Sounds delish. This is what I imagine the food to be. There's sausage, chicken, grilled salmon, Nordic fries, and veggies. This is a fun dessert for Stormfly's catch of the day, which is a chocolate mousse and Rice Krispies, and then a nice salad with different greens, fruits, and a raspberry vinaigrette. Some of the restaurants coming to Celestial Park is Atlantic, which is going to be a seafood restaurant, as well as Blue Dragon, which is going to be Asian. Both of them I'm super excited to try. They're all going to have all sorts of different alcoholic and mocktail drinks. We tried a couple of the mocktails. This one was good. It was like Sprite with different berry flavors and an edible glitter. It looks like they're going to have a lot of fun theming with the dessert. So this is a snickerdoodle option. They're going to have different pizzas at the Pizza Moon restaurant. They only showed this one though. They have smoked brisket, smoked ribs, pulled pork, mango bread, and pickles. That sounds fun. Atlantic is going to have the sea bass platter with a lemongrass broth. Of course, you got to have ramen. At an Asian restaurant, they have pork, eggs, shiitake mushrooms, and then this nice Thai-inspired milk tea with coffee boba. And the 2 things we did try was a spicy cucumber. I don't like spicy, so I didn't care for it, but if you like spice and cucumbers, you're gonna love this. And then this was a king oyster mushroom ceviche. I thought this was better out of the appetizers and the Celestial Park items we tried. The Wizarding World, I think, is still gonna have really good food too, but it's gonna be based in France, so you're gonna have French cuisine, which I really do enjoy too. At Epcot, France is one of our favorite pavilions to eat at. One thing we did try was this butterbeer crepe. It is actually a pretty big portion. I would split it and make it a dessert. Butterbeer ice cream is still my favorite, but I would say it's better than the butterbeer drink. This quiche sounds heavenly too. You have egg custard baked in flaky pie crust, crispy bacon, cheese, and caramelized onions. They didn't say what this one was. I'm guessing it's some sort of baguette like type sandwich, and then they also listed a lentil stew. And this kind of reminds me of the big feast over at Three Broomsticks. You have a big platter of meats, breads, pickled onions. So we are gonna do all the food at Epic Universe. We've already done all the food at Universal and Islands of Adventure, which did take us 2 years. I do hope to try to get it faster, but as you know, we are a family of 4. We have to buy 4 tickets when we go, but we do try 4 different things. So we're gonna show the kids menu options at at the parks. We'll show what we get. And we have tips and tricks at Universal and Islands of Adventure for now. We have 1-day tickets secured so far to Epic. I'm trying to save up for a second day. I am going to say Dark Universe is going to be some of the best food for the lands. And I would say How to Train Your Dragon is going to be really fun to try all the different meats and veggies. Nintendo Land, I'm more excited for just because of the theming. Like, it's just fun themed burgers and food and desserts. I hope we get something that's Yoshi too, because he's my favorite. But I think for a theme park, it's going to be a step up from Universal and Islands of Adventure. I think Universal has mediocre food. I mean, there's some good spots. We've listed the best restaurants to eat at, and Islands is a little bit more of a step up too, but I think Epic is going to have a really good food variety and good options to eat at. So I hope this video was helpful, and stay tuned. We're going to be going to Epic Universe in under 100 days. It is so crazy. We are so excited. And let us know if you have any questions. Click these videos next, the top one being the best and worst food options at Universal Studios, and the bottom one being the City Walk restaurant options and things to do. And check out our Universal playlist, as we're going to be adding more as Epic keeps coming closer.